Have you ever felt you want to be more productive and start developing a personal or a side professional project after 5 p.m., but for some reason you can't? Well, you're not alone. According to a Harvard study, 95% of the people that have a job 9 to 5 or work 8 to 9 hours a day don't accomplish anything productive after 5 p.m. One psychological effect for this is that we tend to adapt beliefs and turn them into attitudes. What does this mean? When we grew up, we adopt a belief or seen in our family. It could be your brothers, it could be your sisters or parents or uncles or friends, even TV shows, that as soon as they get out of work, they don't do anything. They just go and get on their couch and just play video games and watch sports or Netflix. And we turn that belief into an attitude, and then we repeat it, and then we grow up, we do the same thing, and then we pass this to the next generations. So it's all created in the mind, but good news, anything that the mind has done, it can undone. In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 ways in which we as a society can be more productive and accomplish more after getting out of work at 5 p.m. It all starts and ends with the mindset. It's very important to, above all, have the right mindset. You could have goals, you could have ideas, you could have health goals, fitness goals, personal goals, but if you don't have the right mindset, then you will most likely fail on everything. So in order to have the right mindset and realize what you can do and accomplish those goals you might have, you have to dig deeper within yourself to analyze the why of the why of the why of why you're not doing it. Become a detective of your life. For example, analyzing your internal environment, what's happening within you. And it's what I was explaining earlier in the video. You adapt beliefs and turn them into attitudes. And then those beliefs that you attach and you adapt from previous generations, from your grandparents, from your parents, from your brothers, even from friends around you, even from social media or TV or shows you're watching, you're turning into part of you. And then it gets stored in your subconscious mind. And as a consequence, you're starting to become a person that it's not really you. You're becoming kind of like a zombie, pretty much, of who you're supposed to be, because you attach and you put in all these layers within your personality. You have it stuck. It's like an onion, and you're not able to be who you really are. And maybe the personality that you have could do all of those goals that you want to do and could accomplish those goals that you want to do. So one thing I suggest to help you get the right mindset is to start spending time on your own, by yourself. Do things that help you stay in the present, help you analyze yourself. Meditating, reading, spending time alone will be a great way to start. Number 2, have clarity on what you want to accomplish. Another way to be more productive after 5 p.m. is, yes, of course, having goals, but also have them be very clear and very specific. That way you know what you want to do, and then from there you keep working on them. So I always say, and it always works for me, it should start as a dream. It should start as something that you want to do. But how do you turn dreams into realities? You create an objective. And how do you make that dream and objective true? Every day you do something that gets you closer to that. Even if it's just for 10, 20, 15 minutes, do something that will get you closer to that. That's what I do every time I have a goal or every time I have an objective. I work, even if it's little. For example, if I have a book, something that's just reading a book, how are you going to finish this book? You're just going to read little by little, read 10, 20 pages, and then you're getting closer each day to finishing the book, will be one great example. Number 3, have 3 different habits on multiple parts of your life. For me personally, I separate my habits on my physical side, on the personal side, and then on the professional side. And then from there, you create goals and then you set objectives on all 3 of them. For instance, for the physical side, I like to walk, right? And I create this goal and then habit of walking. Walking has tons of benefits. You can go and look for videos about all the benefits mentally and physically that I can do. And it's free. That's the best thing, guys. You just have to go out there and walk. You don't need to spend any money on memberships if you don't have if you don't have time or money for that, or anything else. You just have to go down there and walk, and then it could be a very, very healthy habit. And then for the personal side is what I was explaining on the previous habits. It's to read. Read expands your mind. Read is something that everybody should do. I believe that being an active reader is becoming a student of life, and becoming a student of life just helps you become more smarter and more wiser on different topics. So it's very easy. You just have to go and buy a personal development book or any other non-fictional book or fictional book, and then expand your mind. There's nothing better than creating a personal habit. For me, that's one. You could have another great personal habit. It totally depends on your wants and needs. And then the other third habit is a professional habit that I created. It could be all kinds of things, from creating your side business to buying a course and then watching videos and creating courses on them, to having a side job. So there's different options. You just have to adopt that habit and that ideology, and then as a consequence make you have those skills and create those skills that could make you perform better at your current job, or maybe work on that side job that could eventually become your first job. So there's different habits that you have to do on different parts of your life, and it's essential to set goals on all three of them so you can equivalently and balancedly grow equivalently on all three of them. Number 4, have an end goal. Having an end goal, it's very important. Yes, of course, you have to have and set the habit and set that goal, but the end goal means what you want to accomplish once you accomplish that goal. And then that end goal, for example, going back to the previous example of exercising, you want to exercise because why? There has to be a why. You have to attach something of emotional purpose to that goal, so that way you could have a better end goal. For instance, I have a friend who has kids and he's overweighted and he doesn't have enough energy to spend time with his kids. So his goal on the personal side, on the physical side, is to create that habit to walk, and as a consequence lose weight, and as a consequence of losing weight he's going to have more energy, and as a consequence of having more energy he's going to be able to spend more time with his kids. He attached something emotional to his end goal, so it's very instrumental. Applying end goals and applying emotion to that goal will give you more clarity, and then will make you accomplish and be most likely to fulfill that goal. Number 5, have a morning routine. Being productive after 5 p.m. actually starts in the morning. Guys, there's a difference between the time you're supposed to wake up and then the time you need to wake up. The time you're supposed to wake up is the time that you just have to wake up and start your day. The time that you want to wake up is the time that will allow you and will give you time to do more activities before you continue your day. And there's this book called Morning Glory by Hal Elrod that gives this amazing concept of how to start your morning and how to start the day the right way. And it's in the word saviors. Each word represents something. S starts for silence. As soon as you wake up, just lay in your bed for 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes, and just start waking up your body. Your body's awake, but your mind is also asleep. So in that state of silence, it will allow your body and your mind to synchronize and awake at the same time. And then A for affirmation. Affirmation is just simply stating what you want to accomplish that day. Just say to yourself, I'm going to do this. I'm going to watch a couple of videos on my training course. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go walk. And then affirm yourself what you're going to do. And then V is visualization. It's very connected to affirmation. Just visualize all those things that you're saying. Visualize them in your mind and see yourself being successful and accomplishing them. And then E starts for exercise. And no, I'm not telling you to go to the gym. If you can, that is amazing. But if you don't, it's okay. You can stay at home. You can do a couple of burpees. You can do a couple of jogs within your street. And then you go from tired to on fire. Is that quick? And then R is for reading. And you don't have to read 10 pages or 20 pages. If you can, that's amazing. But even if you just read 5 pages, it's just going to wake your mind up and you have more clarity for your day to get it started and rolling. And then S is for scribing. It's just a fancy way of writing the word writing. So just write something. It could be a journal that you're working on, a personal journal, writing a personal story that you're doing, or just writing your day. It's as simple as just writing for 5-10 minutes. And you don't have to do any of these for more than 30 minutes or an hour. I mean, if you want, you can, but you can just dedicate 5 minutes to each, 2-3 minutes, and then that'll be enough to get you pumped and going. So guys, if you apply these concepts of saviors, it will get and create that momentum to not only your workday, but beyond that, after 5 p.m. And then after that, you'll have your day going and keep that momentum going, and then that will allow you to continue with your goals. In conclusion, guys, if you want to be more productive after 5 p.m., it's not a matter of if you can do it. It's a matter if you want to do it. It all starts by just being consistent with yourself, being disciplined, and then having the right mindset. And then after that, you just follow a structure and set goals and habits for all parts of your life that will give you more meaning and more energy to accomplish them. So it's a matter of you. If you want to do it, then you will do it. And then by you being more productive 5 p.m., you will be more accomplished, and you being more accomplished will expand your lives on all different parts of your life, personally, professionally, and physically. So this is up to you. It's up to no one else. If you follow these 5 advices, it will greatly give you more tools for you to accomplish that. Anyways, my friends, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.